Our starting point is once again the policy briefings at the top office. It was the Foreign and Unification Ministry's turn this time. President Moon Jae-in emphasized the need for assertive diplomacy to ensure the safety of the Korean people and that reunification must remain a top national priority. Here's Hwang Ho-jun with tonight's top story.
President Moon Jae-in asserted the need for South Korea to play a more proactive role in resolving North Korea's nuclear and missile provocations. During a policy briefing with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Unification on Wednesday afternoon, President Moon underscored establishing peace on the Korean peninsula is the most significant task for the nation as it has a direct impact on world peace. He also stressed the importance of the strong alliance with the U.S. as well as collaboration with China, Japan, and Russia. However, President Moon added that more needs to be done.
한반도 평화는 우리가 지킨다는 자세와 철저한 주인의식으로 국익 중심으로 접근해야 할 것입니다. 우리 외교 지평을 꾸준히 넓혀나가는 노력도 지속해야 합니다. 기존의 4강 중심 외교에서 외연을 확장하여 아세안, 인도태평양, 중동, 유럽, 중남미 등 국가들과 교류와 협력을 정진해 나가야 할 것입니다.
Changing his focus to the Unification Ministry, President Moon said he acknowledged there had been attempts to close down the ministry in the past two administrations. However, he vowed no such thing will happen and asked the Unification Ministry to do its utmost to prepare for the reunification of the two Koreas.
외교안보 상황이 어려워질수록 통일부의 고유한 역할과 임무가 작아지는 것이 아니라 더 막중해진다라는 사명감을 가지기 바랍니다.
Tensions are high on the Korean peninsula amid North Korea's threats and the ongoing joint exercises by South Korea and the U.S. So the media were extra focused on these briefings in particular to get a better idea of how the Foreign Affairs and the Unification Ministries plan to proceed. Hwang Ho-jun, Arirang News.